Well, good morning, boys and girls. Tyler Mahoney here with Truman Lake Fishing Intel, and coming at you. We're driving down to Warsaw this morning. Got my dad with me. We've got a trip out with Cody Vannattan of Cody's Bait and Tackle, Cody's Guide Service, out of Warsaw, Missouri. We're doing a blue catfish trip. It's been a little hit or miss in the last week, but we've had a major cold front roll in the last couple days. It dropped down into the teens last night, so we're really hoping it's going to get them fired up. I think we're going to be fishing on the Pommy arm today, but we're going to move around as much as we need to. Hopefully not a whole lot, because it's 25 degrees right now, and I really don't want to have to be running down the lake with the water being cold, and it's always colder on the lake. And the outside air temperature being really cold. There's fog over the water right here as we go over the mile-long bridge. So really neat morning. Hopefully we'll get into the fish. Stay tuned. We're gonna have full fishing reports, some exclusive videos coming out of today that will be only available at TrumanLakeFishingIntel.com. So if you haven't become a member, run over there and become a member, because we'll have the fishing report from today, but there's fishing reports for crappie, bass, catfish, white bass, and hybrids all throughout the year. A lot of great stuff and a lot of great videos. So be sure to head on over there, check it out for more great information from our trip today and from a bunch of our other trips from all of our other guides.
Pretty slick. I thought I saw a couple of spots coming over the mile-long one. Yeah. I think we lost a ton of our fish through that flood.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised.
Close to throw that net with, but yes, bad and up the north we got in it. That's good.
We're gonna see your shad catching skills on full display right here.
It ain't very good right now, scattered as they are. Let me tell you. It is not very good at all.
So we're expecting to catch mostly small shad here on the yeah.
None. I've got some big shad that are 2 days old that probably froze solid in that cooler. I had to switch size mesh on my net. Normally I throw a 1/2 inch, and the shad are so small down here right now they're going through a 1/2 inch.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
1/2 inch mesh net.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Normally I'd never want to use them, but the fish are actually hitting them better right now than they are the bigger shad.
Well, you got some. That's not too damn bad.
Big crappie.
Man, I can't believe how much bait you get.
Check that out. just about a keeper crappie there. But you gotta go back.
Yep. Throw it back, right?
Yep. Mainly crappie.
You can just tell by the size of the marks.
Tell where they're at in that water column.
Yeah.
And crappie get off this bluff, and big black crappie do.
That's kind of a nice contraption.
That thing.
Yeah, holy cow, I can't believe it. I've not seen anybody ever do that before, and that's the smartest damn thing I've seen.
That's the handiest thing I got in this boat.
Yeah, I believe it. Yeah, that's smart thinking there. Yeah, you don't take it.
Don't take it out of the rod holder until the fish is hooked.
They can start winding fast once they hit the rod holder. Yeah.
Crank down on it. Crank. Got it.
Yeah, little guy.
You don't have to step up there.
Oh, okay.
You can just, these rods will pick them up to about 8 pounds. Little feller.
He's.
You guys wanting a bunch of them to take back?
I wouldn't mind some. I wouldn't mind some. I haven't had any in several years.
We'll throw. We can always go down there and make 2 throws and have all the big shad I want, but I caught, what did I go down there? I went down there Wednesday morning and caught big bait. And oh, get it! Man, that fish hammered that rod.
A little better fish
Here,
here.
what I'm leaning towards is that side of the boat for more fish. Good eater.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
Eater.
Is there
You can just pick him right on up.
Nope, all right.
We can just
That's a
slide
good
up in
eater.
there.
That's a pretty eater.
That's what we're after. I couldn't see that rod because
I
of the
could.
sun.
I just heard it. I couldn't see it, but I heard it.
Some of them guys have went and bought this live scope, but they've not put in the time to really, get it. They've not really put in the time to figure it out, and now it's hurting our fishing.
Right. Not a big one, but it's a fish.
Bit decent.
He did bite decent. I think he's bigger than the first one. Maybe not as big as the second, but he might be. Yeah, probably not.
He's swimming at you a little bit.
Yeah.
He's a good eater.
Yep. Good eater. Oh, good. It's good. Absolutely.
Yep.
All right. 3 in the boat.
We're on Truman Lake this morning, catfishing, fishing for blue cat. We're kind of right off of a channel ledge. It's the first part of December. The fish are kind of in a transition in between fall and, there's another fish. Kind of in a transition in between winter and fall still. The water temperature's not dropped enough yet on the main lake to put them in a winter pattern. Fish are starting to come into the channel ledges a little bit. This morning is probably the most I've seen of that. We got 40, 48, 47 degree water this morning. We've actually had a pretty good bite. We've only been fishing about 30 minutes or so and caught a couple of fish. We're actually kind of on the mouth of the Big Pawnee. We graphed all over, and these was the first fish we found that wasn't piled up in bait. So we decided to set up on them.
What water temperature does it need to get to start getting in that winter pattern, and then what is the winter pattern?
On the main lake, 42 to 44.
Okay.
So.
Okay. And then it'll be ledge fishing?
Ledge fishing, close to the trees. A lot of the fish right now have already pulled up in the trees, but they're not real active yet. So, once it gets real cold, that's where 90% of them will go. If you can find a channel ledge that's close to the trees, it is going to have fish on it, guaranteed. So,
have you noticed a particular time of the day with this full moon?
Not a whole lot.
I'm getting a bite.
Messed up the video there.
No, you're fine.
I've been catching fish all day, morning to early afternoon.
Come on, take him.
Oh yeah.
He got him. Oh.
Pulled it up just a little bit too quick. Felt like he was over a log or something. Felt him.
Yeah, you watching that other rod behind there?
Yeah.
Whoa! God, yeah!
Smashed it?
Smashed it.
Get it?
Yeah.
You ain't got time to film.
Right.
Yeah. This is a better fish, I think. Not a monster, but it's a better fish. Well, great eater.
That's what we're after.
It's a good eater. Yeah.
He's eating good.
Yep. That was a hit.
Flat slam.
Yeah, he took it
He's
down.
hungry.
Yeah.
That's one that ain't got the real fat belly.
Yeah.
He's still feeding.
He took her down.
Good.
Trying to remember what the hell we were talking about last.
I think you were talking about general stuff.
Yeah. I'm trying to get a weekly fishing report.
Yeah, so I guess let's talk about what so in the last week, what's been the pattern as far as not location specific,
Yeah,
but
fish have been really scattered out. Fish have not. There's pods of fish absolutely all over the lake right now. They're not. They're kind of. A lot of them are in the bait. If they're in the real thick bait, they're not wanting to bite. If you can find some fish halfway schooled up where there's not a lot of bait, you can catch some of them fish. You'll set up in a spot, catch 2, 3, 4 fish, then have to move, set up somewhere else and catch a couple of fish. It just you got to do a lot of moving and graphing right now. So, but the fish are there to catch.
yeah. Ledges, as that
Ledges, flats,
Yeah.
around the trees. I've been catching them all over the place.
depth of water has been
All over.
Yeah.
We caught fish last week from 2 foot of water all the way to 40 foot of water still.
take them. Ah.
I was just thinking that one didn't have bait anymore.
Well, we know the fishing report's getting a lot of credibility when we're catching fish in the middle of it.
Yeah.
So that's
Yep.
pretty good.
The boat. Are you on there? Yes, you are. This is the third fish on this rod.
Hey.
Yeah. I think it is. This is
Swimming at you fast.
Yeah, it's not a. Well, it could be a big one. He just came in. Damn it back.
He just didn't know he was
Sorry.
That's the thing about a cedar tree. You can always get your shad net back off a cedar tree most of the time unless you get in the root wad of it.
Uh-huh.
But That artificial stuff, it does not give you your shad nets back, and then you end up ruining it because you leave a shad net draped over it,
Right.
and then they can't fish it no more.
Oh,
get it.
Yeah. That could be a good one.
Supposed to.
That's a
Oh,
good
it's a
one.
giant. Just kidding.
Well, it hit good.
It's not a giant. But he's fighting good.
Yeah, it looks like fighting way more than the ones I was catching.
They're still pretty feisty. That water's still warm enough.
That's a good eater. Okay.
He's an eater.
He's an eater.
Oh.
He's a better eater than the very first one we got.
Yeah. Hopefully we can get that little guy out of there.
Yeah. Well, we don't need 20. I mean, I wouldn't mind catching 20. Yeah, it's crazy. We had one.
Oh man! That fish hit like a chain.
Yeah,
He's acting crazy too. Hopefully he don't come off.
Yeah, he's going nuts. Like that one that did come off.
Yeah.
And now he's behaving.
Yeah, he was wrapped up or something.
Yeah.
Feels like a little better fish.
Not a 30-pounder, but he feels like a better fish. He's just a good eater.
Oh yeah, good eater. That's good.
Swing him in.
That's good. Yeah.
Pounded that thing.
What's
Yeah,
that?
He pounded that
Yeah.
thing.
You want to sit in this chair, Tyler? This is a lucky chair.
No, I'm good.
All right. And I'm telling you, we got a 40, multiple 30. Oh, shit. Yeah, you got him this time.
He about knocked your
Yeah, he
camera off
about knocked the GoPro off.
Is that a better fish?
No. Oh, he's better than the last one you caught.
All in shallow water. It was crazy. One of them was a flathead.
Really?
And God, that thing.
I've never caught a flathead shallow like that.
Yeah,
Was it winter time or
Yeah, well, it was March.
March? Yeah.
That's an eater. It's a good eater.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
All right.
March, and that was out of control.
Yeah.
But interestingly, when it shut off, I mean, it went from pandemonium to flip a switch, and it was
That's the way it does.
that manipulate.
Get it? Got it. I had one bump this one over here, but that was all he did.
There he is, Dad.
Well, you get him, Cody. You get him. Let's get a triple. Yeah, because I got a bite right here.
Right out, missed this one. Oh, that one just got whacked again.
Where at? Oh,
That
over
side
there?
one.
Shit.
Oh, he just get him. But he let go of it.
Damn it, triple.
Well, that got interesting for a minute.
Yeah, goodness gracious.
Oh, get him. Man, that fish hit it good. That's a hot rod.
It is.
It's been a hot rod all day. Is he still there?
Yeah, he's there. But
Swimming at you?
yeah, he was twisted. But I think he got off of that, hopefully.
Good eater.
He's a good eater. He sure is. Well,
Them numerous big fish samples. There you go. Get
God
it.
dang. That one looked.
out of there.
Got another one
Get another
going.
one right here now. We pretty much know how old a big fish is now. Over the slot is anywhere from 18 to 20 some years old. So
Good eater.
that was the one that was over the tree right there.
fish.
Good eater.
I was gonna say upper end of the eater category.
Yeah.
He might be too
That's good. You
big.
can just pick him right on up.
With the pole?
Yeah, crank it up. There you go.
Okay.
Them rods are tough. Yeah, he's about 25 inches. 24 inches, about like that other bigger one we got in there.
Down in Warsaw, the last 10 years in Clinton, so west central Missouri. Dad, take that fish. So west central Missouri. There you go.
You can get him if you want.
Between cameras and in-person experience, in-person observation. Most of the deer, not all of them, but most of them don't drop until the very end of February and the first week of March. So I don't really get too excited about going and looking until, honestly, probably the March 7th. So
You'd have to get custom made.
yeah. So I just bought 2x10s and figured we'd lay a board on top of it.
Sucker is coming in, I think.
Yeah, he is. Get him. That might be a better fish. No, just gonna be a good eater. Get hung up.
Now my glove was hung
Oh
up.
yeah. You'd be amazed by how many gloves get wound up in reels.
So let's see, how many fish do we have? We probably have at least 15, right?
Pretty close.
Okay, we can keep this one and say the hell with the rest. We're coming up, this is in Warsaw, and we're coming up to close to the boat dock, and is he on? Yeah, he's on, but I don't think he's just, yeah. Yeah, so just toss him.
how many did you guys get while I was on the phone? Several, didn't you?
6 or 8.
It was not 6
Oh,
or 8.
look at that.
Pelicans.
I missed a real good one on your rod while you was on the phone.
I
Yeah.
saw that.
That was
Some trees are budding out. Well, one. Shit.
Oh,
Get
yep. Oh, got it. Oh, you did get it. That could be a good one. That is a, oh,
Maybe.
looked like it was.
No. Oh shit.
What?
He made a little run. He must have been coming at me. Well,
Throw him in there.
Yeah.
I might keep a few.
Okay.
I was gonna say that.
My kids, they love fresh fish, and they ain't had none for quite a while.
All right, so we had 17 fish today. Well, we caught more than that. We had pushing 30, kept 17 to slice up for some good fillets on the blue catfish. Cody, what were we doing today? We're in the palmy arm today. Bite was fair to good, I would characterize it. Pretty steady all morning.
Pretty steady.
What was the water temperature starting out? What did we end on?
I think we ended at 48 or 49 when we got off the water. We started out at 47, 46, up in a little bit shallower water. Kind of depending on how far out in the main lake you got on what the temperature was.
Water clarity was pretty good.
It was pretty good. It's been staying pretty good down there on the palmy. Fish they're still kind of scattered out here and there and all over the place, but for the most part they're still staying pretty close to the bait and close to some of the drop-offs and ledges. So,
And as far as depths of water goes, we fished what
I would
today?
say 25 to 35 foot of water.
Yep.
Pretty much everything we fished.
And like we said, the bite was pretty steady. It wasn't like it was nutso early or late. There was a couple of flurries here and there.
Got busy a couple of times. Yeah.
I guess one of the tricks is talk about leaving, and they'll try to bite for you.
Try to get another free meal.
Yeah, pull out your phone to take a peek and answer a phone call, and you'll get a bite. So there's a few tricks of the trade for you right there. But no, pretty good day out on Truman Lake here in early December. If you want to do a trip, you know, Cody Vannattan's one of the premier catfish guides here on Truman Lake as well as Lake of the Ozarks. He's got his bait and tackle shop right here in Warsaw, Missouri. So you have to stop on by. He's got catfish supplies, crappie, largemouth bass now too. So a lot of good stuff. You know, as far as the report goes, that's about it. We had bluebird sunny skies today, and that didn't.
Not much wind.
Not a lot of wind. They did run some water this morning, didn't they?
Yeah, they ran some water through the dam. That's probably partially what made it such a good bite today.
Mm-hmm.
That probably helped stir some fish up. They ain't had current for really a couple of months, minus a day or two here and there.
Lake level has definitely come up to almost about normal compared to what we've seen in the last couple weeks.
I might mention they're working on pulling all the boat docks.
Yep.
For
So
some of the older guys, it's hard to get in and out of the boat.
Yep. So you said Tebow last week, or Sparrowfoot.
Sparrowfoot pulled one ramp last week, had one still in. Fairfield pulled its ramp. Don't know about the rest of them yet.
Okay. So we'll keep you updated on the ramps here over the coming weeks and go from there. But if you have anything specific you want us to find out about, you'll want to leave a comment or write in to the website and let us know specifically what you're looking for. Appreciate you guys watching. Check out Cody Vannattan here in Warsaw, Missouri for catfish, hybrids, spoonbill, and stop on by his bait shop. We'll catch you all in the next one.